Comics is killing off Peter Parker. So I guess which I guess is nerd on nerd crime, is what I'm trying to say, you guys. I'm trying to say. Now, for anyone who's confused about this, they're not getting rid of Spider-Man. He's actually going to be, or I should say, his arch nemesis, Dr. Octopus, is going to take over his costume. He's going to assume the identity of Spider-Man. I know. It's some fucking Marvel Comics marketing bullshit, is what it is. And for those of you who might be who are a little persnickety about the facts and details, it is true that Dr. Octopus is a scientist and also kind of a nerd himself. But he's the villain, so he's the bad boy, you know? He's the bad boy. So the bad boy is taking over the mantle of the nerd. I used to be a big comic book fan myself, and Spider-Man was my favorite character for many years. And I basically, like many young, scared, insecure, unathletic guys, retreated into the world of comic books for comfort. And I think the irony in that is that the guy that I idolized solved all his problems with his fists. Which I think is funny because Peter Parker in high school, his arch nemesis and his secret identity in his personal life was Flash Thompson, the captain of the football team. And Flash Thompson was a bully. But Flash Thompson grew up. By the time he was out of college, he was just a regular, because he was a bully when he was a teenager. But Peter Parker, still in his 40s, is fucking curb-checking guys like the Hobgoblin and dropping dudes off the side of buildings. Like Radioactive Spider didn't just give him superpowers, it turned him into Dexter. It's kind of fucked up, you know? So, Allison was talking about coffee, which made me think of a joke that I wanted to try out for a while. I'm a big coffee fan. Kind of a big coffee fan. What a stupid fucking thing to say.
It's totally appropriate.
You know, you guys, I'm a big coffee fan, you guys. Okay? I'm a big coffee fan, right? Fucking stupid fucking thing to say. I like breathing. You guys, anyone like walking? Anyone like not starving to death? Totally into that. Totally into that. But I actually spent some pretty, hefty. I spent some money on coffee, is what I'm trying to say. And I go to Cafe Vita, and this is a label I saved off of it because I found it so amusing. And what they have, like many, it's sort of like the wine thing, where they talk about where they describe the taste of the coffee. And something on it struck me. I'm a little concerned about where Cafe Vita's racial ideals might lie. And I'll read you the part that I'm talking about. They describe it as ripe stone fruit acidity, which, that's not the part I'm going to focus on, but I just want to, but I don't even know where the adjectives end and the nouns begin in that. But it goes on to say, creamy almond butter body with a finish of cocoa and sugar cane. I don't know, to me that sounds a little bit like some kind of Southern Gothic slave exploitation literature. Like, it's really... As I stood in the hot sun, holding my riding crop against my knee, I watched her picking the cotton, and I observed her creamy almond butter body with its finish of cocoa and its smell of sugar cane. I'm Jason McBride. Thank you very much, you guys.
I got it.